It could be going one way or the other. Always does feel the case with these kind of... I'm not sure I want to call it an experimental draft from teams. Magnus with the Aghanim Scepter once again. Did seem pretty good last game and 4-2, so yeah, as you say, wasted time there from the Dazzle, as Nyx has a fairly good start to this, this one.
So they're going to trial lane, and then they're going to have Doom 1-1 with Beast. But trial laning versus CM.
Sayu getting really low here. Can they finish the job? You bet they can. Down goes Sayu up in the top lane, and as you say, trial laning versus Sven. Never a good idea as he's able to grab the first blood there onto the Dazzle.
His stun actually got nerfed, it looks like, though, from earlier. It used to be 2 seconds stun all levels.
They've got so many stuns to throw out here. I mean, one more slow available from the Crystal Maiden, but Scoogy's not available for another 5 seconds. Elmo can do nothing as he's run down in lane once again. Knows how fragile he is in the grand scheme of things. A nice block here from Misha, just stopping them from getting the pull or anything like that. Yeah, come over here, creepies. We want you. They're going to try and stun him up, and he's going to TP away now that the stun's been used. So Misha's absolutely fine, despite losing a lot of his health. Causing them to use spells on him, interrupting the pull, and then TPing back. That was really nice from Misha.
Base with his Alchemist, the way it's going right now, because who's going to really do it right? The Weaver has 13 CS.
Oh, the Magi once again being brought down here. Reality Rift, they've got so much lockdown to throw at him, although it's taking a little bit of time, but they'll find the Chaos Strike and grab that kill.
Like, +6 armor on all of your heroes is so much level 1.
Yeah,
especially
it's
against
scary.
this type of lane where that's reliant 100% on physical damage.
Yeah, that's the point I was going to make, is that they don't have a way to do damage only if they have high armor. You know, there's no magic, there's no spells to throw at them. And Nyx now being brought down under the tier 2 tower, and they're going to throw in the RP, skewer him away, so there's no longer any armor bonus from the tower there, and that will allow Immersion to bring him down, and Nyx now dropped in the middle lane. This is looking like a bit of a train wreck for Hellraisers right now. Oh, they've cliffed him. What do you do now, Nyx? He's up on a cliff with a Magnus who's just beating him in. Magnus. Oh, he's also got 2 elixirs as well. Oh my god. Although, oh no. Oh no, he shockwaved him down. Argon. Oh god.
The fact that he didn't end up killing out too was very unfortunate for him.
Pretty potatoes. And
Miposhka again here.
Yeah, there's a Reality Rift also. I'm not sure Miposhka's getting out of this one alive. Can they find a return kill on Hellraisers? They're doing a lot of damage to Misha here, but also being very cautious. They do have the vision advantage, though, with that Sentry Ward down.
Here's the fact that they haven't been able to stack anything for Alchemist.
Yeah.
Weaver top.
Or Weaver not again, but it doesn't look like there's any escape from this combination here. And Team Spirit even popping the Phantasm here just to get that final hit onto the Weaver before he can get off the I don't even think the gas time up. No, he's still level 5. He turns before he can get off the Scoochie, but also translates into a very nice push for them. They've got 3 range creeps here to help out with this one as well, so Team Spirit probably going to be taking this tier 1 tower up at top pre-10 minutes, which is going to set up some really easy bounty runes and outposts for them. However, there's rotations into bottom as they want to be able to control at least 1 outpost, but Team Spirit might not be that willing to let them have it as they bring Sven over as well. He's coming down here. They want to try and get both of them, being greedy here on Team Spirit, and this is going to be Hellraisers 100% looking to respond to this one. Can they take it in time? No, they cannot. Doom comes out onto the Beastmaster. No Raw here. Merchant comes in around the back. Meanwhile, the rest of Hellraisers, they've got to deal with the boar. Elmo, forward, all in his zone. Frostbite's out onto him, so which means they have the vision. Meanwhile, Doom is going to run out not too far away from the Beastmaster. Meanwhile, Outpost is captured by the Dire. They're still looking to fight with this one. Ergon's coming in from behind, though. He could be a threat. He's got an RP if he wants to drop it down. Meanwhile, Bow, trying to fight it up in the middle of all of the Team Spirit heroes right now. I'm not quite sure that's the best idea. Merchant is taking damage, but the Roar comes out to make sure they get the kill onto the Doom. Meanwhile, Elmo chasing deep, wants to get the kill and will be able to do so, but will he pay for his life? In comes the Reality Rift. Here comes the stun. Misha's here, but doesn't have the mana for another Stormhammer. Meanwhile, though, Team Spirit chase down Sayo and Miposhka, finding themselves 2 more kills here in the bottom lane. They did give up the outpost, but they get so much for it as well. The trade absolutely going in their favor in the end. Okay, and they just save it for when they really, really need it, and then in this best of 5, they're just like, all right, it's time to plant the mango tree, boys. Time to plant the tree.
I mean, it also is. It's also kind of dependent on you getting this mango tree in the right moment, because it is pretty random, right?
Yeah. Doom is getting beaten in a little bit here, but he is a nice and tanky boy with 4 points in the Scorched Earth, so a pretty tricky hero to bring down. Meanwhile, Ergon, he's got this Aghanim Scepter finished up, and they're straight into the Roche Pit now, Team Spirit, looking to try and bring down the big boy, and it's not going to be taking them very long. There needs to be a response from Hellraisers sometime soon. The Hawks, though, going to give them plenty of warning if anybody is coming over. Team Spirit are getting through it very quickly indeed. All 5 heroes now around this Roche pit. Doesn't look like there's going to be a response from Hellraisers here. They don't have the Radiance on Alchemist. They don't have anything on the Alchemist, so they just need to wait, which is very sad. Roshan gonna go down, and Team Spirit immediately transitioning this up towards the top tower, looking to take a tier 2 for their efforts.
I'm not sure why this Magnus insists on taking the Aegis. I feel like it's much better on a hero like CK, who can be the one going in initiating.
Yeah.
Magnus is not really in threat of dying in this game, I feel. He's
Yeah,
so
last
tanky.
game he was generally living at the end of every fight, even though his team were losing the fights, and
Yeah.
this game's still trying to be that frontline focus hero.
There is a chance that I mean, Spirit will definitely just go high ground. They definitely should just keep going here. But Alchemist is gonna farm his Radiance on wave, I believe. Almost. Not sure if he's gonna make it. No, he needs a little bit more, but they kind of need him top lane to put down the acid spray if Spirit continues.
Go, go, go! One more of these little boys. There we go. Buys it immediately. Worryingly, he's got it on the courier coming out. Okay, good. He's TP back to base. Meanwhile, though, it might be too late. Maposhka's already been sucked in by the Reality Rift and brought down by the illusions of ILTW. The tower has already fallen. Nyx now turns up to this fight. He's got that Radiance and comes in deep. The Reality Rift comes out onto him. Roar as well. They're trying to throw everything on him right now. And there comes the RP onto 2. The Grave comes out too late. It's actually onto the Weaver instead. He's going to get the time lapse to get himself back. But bow on the back line of this fight. Meanwhile, they've got the Doom Knight onto the Chaos Knight, but they can't follow through. They can't do the damage. Hellraisers, it's all going wrong right now. Their heroes are dying. Their towers are falling. Their mothers are crying. And the police are on their way. But Team Spirit, they are taking down the barracks, and in comes a Frostbite. The Weaver just gets squashed. Oh my god, Team Spirit. They are angry about last game. Then they're on the high ground. Are they going to leave? Yeah, they have to. They don't have tier 2s on other lanes, so this will be the scars they leave in the dire base for now.
But it looks like the Ergon just kind of wants people to come bottom now and go as 5 again, which is, you know, it's fine. Like, they could actually just do that, I feel. Just walk down the next lane. They don't really rely too much on the cooldown. Just all the auras and just right-click damage is too strong right now, I think, for Hellraisers to do anything. Like, what is this Dazzler gonna do with his 2 points in poison and 1 point in grave and stuff like that? Like, it's just very hard for them to defend.
It's pretty threatening, isn't it? And they've got no Doom now as well. Not that it really did much. I mean, using it on a CK after he's used Phantasm is always a bit of a risky one. If you can kill him, then it's worth it, but they didn't, so it then feels very awkward. These Necro units just standing like the 300 Spartans against the armies of Rome. Oh god, Doom getting sucked into the middle of everything here. The Grave does come out, gonna buy them a little bit of space. Meanwhile, Roar comes out onto the Weaver. Doesn't really get much done, however, as the stun follows through onto the Beastmaster. They've got the Alchemist caught on the backline. He's gonna get dropped. He does have a buyback if he wants to use it here, but probably does not, but I'm not sure he's gonna have a choice. And he actually buys out. He bought an Ogre Axe. Oh, sells the Ogre Axe. There we go. Okay, I was gonna say. And now, rebought something. As they go in deep from Maposhka. Maposhka is dropped. Yeah, he will bought the Ogre Axe. That's a GG Ogre Axe if ever I've seen one. Down goes Sayu. They're just dropping like flies, and they will call it. GG is called. Game number 2, ending on almost exactly 17 minutes.
Yeah.
Jesus, I mean, what do you even say about that? That was just a Team Spirit winning these lanes so hard.